From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the locker room. My name's Justin Prince, joined as always by my partner, Peter Hood. Thank you for being with us, Pete. Feels like we say this every year, but every year it's true. The high school football season really does fly by. After tonight's games, we are now 2/3 of the way through the regular season here in the Hoosier State.
As they say, time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely.
So obviously, that means we're going to start seeing teams clinch conference championships here in the next couple weeks. But with all due respect to everyone else in the league, the ACAC title was basically decided tonight down in Monroe. It's Class 1A number 3 Adams Central hosting their arch rival, 5th-ranked South Adams, in the locker room's game of the week. In each of the past 4 seasons, Prince, the winner of this game went on to win the conference. It was AC in 2017 and 2018, South Adams in 2019 and 2020. Flying Jets, the heavy favorite, we'll say, here in 2021, and there's a reason they're the heavy favorites. Jets came out and set the tone early. First drive of the game, Alex Curry, you cannot let him get outside.
We asked who was going to tackle him this year.
Gain of 31. That was Blake Hirely, actually.
That's true. Both of them,
both tough to tackle. 117 yards on the night for Curry on the ground. Very next play, Ryan Black calls his own number. Quarterback sneak. Jets jump out to a 7-0 lead just over 2 minutes into the first quarter. After a quick South Adams 3-and-out, AC gets the ball back, and they're going back to Black. Why not? Fakes the handoff, turns the corner, down the sideline for another huge gain, and then on the goal line a few plays later, who else but number 11? If it ain't broke, right?
Hey.
Don't fix it.
Absolutely.
Black's second touchdown of the night makes it 14-0 Adams Central. This one got out of hand quick. Flying Jets go on to win 48-7. Your final.
All right, so that was the battle for first place in the ACAC. This is the battle to stay out of the basement. Wells County bragging rights on the line as Bluffton hosts Southern Wells. And the Tigers took control early. Second quarter, Lucas Hunt swings it out to Carter McConnell. He weaves his way through the Raider defense into the end zone. That puts Bluffton up 28-0. Next touch for the Tigers. They're going for it on 4th down, and why wouldn't you? Hunt looking deep down the field. Chase Gibson there to make the grab. He's brought down, at the 2. Come on. Couple plays later, Hunt gonna hand off to Cameron Farmer, and Farmer plows his way in for the score. Like the
you like what I did there?
Alliteration.
You noticed it too.
Lead balloons to 5 touchdowns for Bluffton. Coach Kunkel and company rolled their first conference win of the season, 62-6, the final.
All right, staying in the ACAC, don't look now. Woodland and Jay County were both 2-1 in conference coming into the night, so the winner of this game will be tied with South Adams for second place. And you think Jay County wants to be tied for second place?
Heck yeah, they do.
Opening kickoff, that's my man Quinn Faulkner showing the Woodland special teams unit the taillights.
Play the fight song.
House call on the very first kickoff of the game. Patriots jump out to a 7-0 lead, but it was pretty much all Woodland after that. Jacob Snider throws one up to Landon Golden, tips it to himself, makes the grab, and makes his way into the end zone. Woodland wouldn't stop scoring from there either. They go on to win easily, 31-7. Warriors 3-1 in conference play.
Yeah, make that 3 straight wins for them too. Hey, Heritage, how about them hosting Tri-County tonight? Things could not have gone better for the home team. Patriots scored 27 in the first alone. That's highlighted by this run by Xavier Rogers. And it wasn't just the ground game working for Coach Coltman and the boys tonight. Caleb Abbott throws this one deep to Ibrahim Williams. Go up and get it, young fella.
How about it, Ibrahim?
Makes the catch inside the 10, and then as time expires in the half, you're going to see the Patriots run it in. They pick up the 2-point conversion. Heritage rolls in this one, 42-6, your final.
Nice get-right game there for the
Absolutely.
Patriots. On to the SAC. You know these guys. 2A number 1 Bishop Luers hosting Northrop. Obviously, the Knights still trying to remain unbeaten on the season, and they got the offense rolling early. Shocker. First play from scrimmage, Carson Clark, Sir Hale, brought down after a big gain inside Bruin territory. A couple plays later, it's Clark dropping back and finding...
He pumped the heck out of me, man.
That's Brody Glenn.
It is.
He tends to make the highlights a lot. He does again tonight. It is 7-0 Knights after that. Defense, they were swarming tonight too. Next series for Northrop, Roosevelt Norfleet III, sacked by Herman Guzman. Forces 4th down, the Knights take over, and they go right back to work on offense. Sir Hale.
Yes, sir.
In for the touchdown. Knights cruise. They are 6-0 on the season now. 56-0 your final.
A lot of offense tonight. Move up the road to Weicker Stadium, 6A number 10 Carroll visiting Southside. And I said a lot of offense. There was a lot of offense in this one. Chargers not messing around tonight. Already up 28. Defense wants the ball back. That's big Nick Gonzalez getting home for the sack on Quincy English. Forces 4th down. Carroll gets the ball right back with a short field after a bad punt, and they get right back to work. Luke Carmody takes the handoff off the right side. Forced out of bounds just shy of the goal line. Very next play, Jeff Becker gets behind his big offensive line, calls his own number, and he's in for the touchdown. Chargers take a 35-0 lead before the end of the first quarter. They cruise 59-0. Carroll's now 5-1 on the season.
All right, over to Chambers Field. Homestead paying Northside a visit tonight. Spartans looking to bounce back from last week's loss to Snider. Pick it up late first half. Spartans up 13. Looking for a little bit more before the break. Brett Fox breaks off a big run right through the middle of that Northside defense. That's a Spartan
First down.
Next play, Prince, we said it earlier.
If it ain't broke.
I feel like we say it every week, but
yeah.
I mean, it's true. I mean, if it's working, keep doing it. Fox, the handoff, another big hole, nearly gets the edge, brought down by Tay Johnson, deep inside Legend territory, and then later in the drive, Sparty knocking on the door, Peyton Slavin, Nate Anderson, the Western Michigan commit, in for the touchdown. Spartans take a 27-7 lead into the break. They pitch a shutout after the half. Homestead cruises tonight, 49-7.
All right, over to Zollner Stadium. Bishop Dwenger looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses, taking on Concordia tonight. And the Saints came out on a little bit of a mission. Late first half, big lead, adding to it. That's KJ Tittman. Name that Tittman.
You just named him.
I know.
I don't even have to.
In from a couple yards.
That was an easy game.
Saints take a 25-3 lead to recess. After the break, more of the same. Cole Carey gets in the backfield, takes down Eli Maddox for the sack. Cadets would punt. Saints take over, and the offense got right back to work. Everyone's favorite game again. Name the Tipman.
I will go KJ.
You are correct.
I saw him earlier, so again, easy game. Making this really easy on me today.
It really is. 121 yards on the ground for him, 1 touchdown. And then after that, that's Bodie Dickerson. He gets in for the score. Dwenger takes a 32-3 lead, and they never look back. Saints get back to winning ways, 45-10 the final.
Dwenger versus Luers next week.
Hey, it's going to be a good one.
Will be interesting. Final stop in the SAC comes at Spooler. Snider trying to stay just a game back of Luers in the loss column, taking on Wayne. Panthers pounced early and often in this one. First quarter, Luke Hoppert finds a wide-open Tyler Dent streaking down the seam. That's a Snider touchdown. It's 7-0. A little bit later, Hoppert hits Jordan Lee on the slant route, and Lee
is gone.
He's leaving Wayne's defenders in the dust on his way to the end zone. That makes it 14-0 Panthers, and they were far from done. Still in the first half, huge hole here for Langston Lavelle. He finds pay dirt. That puts the Panthers up 3 scores. Snider moves to 4-1 on the season with a 42-6 win.
All right, we turn our attention to the NE8 now. 4A number 2 Leo looking to stay unbeaten against Belmont. Lions get started early with a first-half touchdown. That's Carson Hepner around the left side. Squeaks over the goal line. 2-point conversion is good, but hey, here come the Braves, Pete.
They can score a little bit, this team.
They really can. John Ullman finds Kobe Baker for the first down.
They put up, what, 30-something on Columbia City?
I think so, something like that.
They can put up some points.
Yeah, they can. Same drive. Senior Jamison Rumpel breaks away up the middle. Camden Zeislov tries to bring him down, but he cannot. Braves cut the deficit to 1, but unfortunately there would be no upset tonight. Leo cruises 59-14, the final.
Down in Ossian, it's homecoming for 3A number 12 Norwell. They're hosting 4A number 7 East Noble. Visiting Knights looking to bounce back from last week's loss to Leo. Just like last week, East Noble dug itself a deep hole. They were down 17-0 at the half. Third quarter, trying to get the ground game going. That was Kanan Carrico on the first down. But there would be no comeback tonight for the Knights. That's because, Prince, this Norwell defense came to play. Luke Graft,
he's good.
Playmaker, gets the tackle for loss there. He also had 2 touchdowns on offense tonight. And then later in the third quarter, Carrico swallowed up again by a whole host of blue jerseys. How about this, Prince? East Noble came into the night averaging over 47 points per game, but Norwell shuts him out.
Wow.
17-0 your final. That's 2 wins in a row over East Noble for Norwell.
How about those Knights? All right, staying in the NE8, we move up to Young Stadium in New Haven. C-City looking to stay unbeaten in the conference, visiting the Bulldogs. They're down 14-0 early, trying to turn their luck around. Martin Smith gets the pick in the end zone, but the Eagles just too many mistakes tonight. New Haven forces the fumble. Jakar Williams picks it up, runs it in for the tutty. That's the Bulldogs quarterback playing a little defense. Brings it to 21-0. Scoreboard didn't change from there. New Haven, they take this one tonight. Bulldogs end the unbeaten conference streak for the Eagles. 21-0 your final in that one. And how about a shootout down in Huntington North? DeKalb over the host Vikings 50-49 in that one. Hope you had the over on the points.
I was going to say, hope you took the over out there, folks. In the NECC, a little battle in the big division. Garrett hosting West Noble. Railroaders trying to bounce back from last week's loss in the train game. And early on, it was Aaron Lytle finding Aiden Lytle, my apologies. Caden Colburn, big gain. Later, Aiden Lytle drops back again. Braxton Pruitt on the rush. He gets the sack.
Pruitt boys pretty good at football.
They are. Garrett goes into halftime up 7-0. Second half, this time it's Drew Yates keeping himself for the Chargers. Tries to get up the sideline, but Zach Warfield, Trey Richards having none of it. This one goes down to the wire. And West Noble, a game-winning field goal as time expires to win it. 20-19, maybe a little bit of an upset there.
A little bit. Elsewhere in the NECC, Central Noble stays unbeaten with a 27-14 dub over Lakeland. Fairfield gets a win over Angola, 26-14 your final there.
Eastside, they keep on rolling, 42-6 over Prairie Heights the final. Busco, they remain unbeaten in conference play with a 47-0 win over Fremont.
All right, to the NLC, Warsaw taking on Goshen up in Red Hawk Country tonight, looking to stay unbeaten in conference play. And Goshen was trying to have none of that early. Quinn Bechtel, 30-yard pass to Braden Hinkle, but Warsaw gets the ball back and they go do Warsaw things. German Flores Ortega, that's a rushing touchdown for the first points of the game. Later on, that's Flores Ortega again. That's a second tutty. Warsaw, they cruise in this one, still unbeaten in NLC play, 42-0. The final.
I have to correct myself, by the way. Busco is no longer undefeated in conference.
No,
they lost to Busco a couple weeks ago.
To Eastside.
To Eastside. We're doing great up here. Final stop, NLC. Wawasee beats Plymouth 21-19.
All right, in the TRC, Manchester hands Southwood a rare TRC loss.
There's an upset.
33-22 your final there. Northfield all over Wabash, 41-13.
Tippecanoe Valley 60.
That was the score at halftime.
They're ranked, I think, number 9 in Class 3A.
They are.
Whitco unranked. They score 0 tonight.
And it is time for that time of the night. The play of the night going to take us back out to Etzler Field. The opening kickoff between Woodland and Jay County. Quinn Faulkner, my man, had it going.
Couple nice cutbacks there.
Giving the Warriors the look at the taillights. Unfortunately, it was all Woodland after that.
Yeah, that was the only touchdown of the game for Jay County.
It was.
But it was good enough to be the play of the night.
It was. Cool play.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Woodland does go on to win, but shout out to Quinn for the play of the night.
Way to go, Quinn.
Props to you, man.
Shout out Portland, all our friends down there.